Now we're back in the vicinity of the Coliseum where we played in competition. This is the next day, and we're having a mass band rehearsal. This is all the band's people from of all the bands that are there at Vienna for the music festival playing at one time. There's a huge parking lot outside of the Coliseum, and that's where we were getting ready to play. And they were getting ready for it was very hot this day. They knew there'd be a lot of the young people that would perhaps faint, pass out, have different things wrong with them. So this is a picture of a typical Vienna ambulance. Now the conductor is giving instructions to the bands where to stand, what position to get into, so that everybody will know exactly what they're supposed to be doing all the time that they're there. Now the man in the red shirt is Dr. Revelli, and the other gentleman in the gray coat and the black collar is one of the professors from the Vienna University who will conduct one of the numbers at the mass band performance. That's next to the last day that we were in Vienna. Here's Dr. Revelli up here giving instructions as to what he wants the band's people to do. He's very explicit in what he says, and he insists on perfection. And I guess in his opinion, if you're perfect, that's not good enough. And you can tell the way these people all paid strict attention to him. And in a few minutes, we'll be able to hear some of the things that they're playing in the mass band rehearsal. It's probably in the neighborhood of 22 or 2,300 musicians out here in this football field. You can't see them all. Give you an idea how many there are. I took a picture of the buses that were used to bring all these bands here this morning. As far as the eye can see is one bus after another. The Harvard band, being the largest band, is the only band that used 4 buses. Some had 3, some had 2, some only had 1. There were some bands that were quite small, mostly the European bands that were small. So now maybe we can hear what they're playing. Yes, the band's people all love to hear and play for Dr. Revelli. They're standing out there in the hot sun, and it was getting hotter all the time. Now, this is where one of the boys from another band had the unfortunate circumstance to get a little too much heat, and he had to pass out. Interpreters. This is Fred to explain what happened to him, and Fred is telling us in his broken English that he had already had an attack of kidney stones before he left the United States, and he should never have he should never have been here anyway. For the final closing ceremonies. This is the mass band, not the competition, but the mass bands are going to play now, and they're assembling for that.
Hornet Band coming.
concert in front of our hotel where we stayed in Vienna. We played. They'll ask us if we wouldn't play a concert for them. So we assembled out in front, played a concert. Now we are having our final parade. Parade was over 3 miles long, and you can see they're lined up 4 and 5 deep the whole length of the parade. It was a tremendous number of people there in Vienna that came out to hear our bands.